I am Apple Cider. I'm one half of the Bronyville podcast. To my left is Chef Sandy, who is the other half.
Hello.
Would you like to introduce yourself, sir?
If you haven't heard, I'm Final Draft. I'm the broadcast director and host of Everfree Radio.
And they are the ones so graciously streaming everything. So let's see. Come on, Google Doc, you can do it. I know, Google, you can do it. I don't have real internet. I'm streaming off my phone.
Maybe they should introduce themselves?
How's that?
They can introduce themselves?
And the wonderful ladies to your right, if you would introduce yourselves.
Yes, would you please? I want to start closest here and then all the way over, if you would.
Hi, my name's Andrea Libman, and I play the voices of Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy.
Hello. Hi, I'm Ashleigh Ball, and I am Rainbow Dash and Applejack.
All my faithful students, I'm Princess Celestia.
Giving like smack back or something. I'm Nicole Oliver. I also do the voice of Cheerilee.
All right. There we go. All right, great to have you three on. We can definitely talk just a little bit, definitely about the show, or what we can say about the show. Definitely a little bit of some loopholes and stuff that we can't tackle over, i.e., hey, what's going on in the rest of the season. But we can definitely talk about your experiences. I kind of want to start off in the base level of you as a voice actress, or all three of you as voice actresses, and then moving on, and then we can get into a little bit more, working on the show, working with the production staff, etc.
First of all, can I just say, are there any little kids that are stuck at the back of the room? Because if they are, I would really appreciate it.
Are there any small children? Please move to the front.
Little
That's cool.
kids, if they could come to the front of the room.
Make sure that they can do it.
I didn't mean to cause a big issue.
It's okay.
I just thought, sorry, I didn't mean to cause a big issue, but
No, it's fine.
Want to make sure that
just make sure that they can see everything as well, and that they can get as much viewing time as they can. So let's see. Let's go ahead and start with you, Andrea. I know that earlier we had talked a little, or I had briefly overheard you say that you getting into the voice acting industry was a little bit like, well, you've done it for a while. So would you mind going into that?
Yeah, so I've been in the business for over 20 years. So that's much more than half of my life. So I started when I was really, really young, when I could read and talk, and I did shows like Dino Babies and Madeline and Reboot.
I was looking at Reboot episodes earlier, just going like, she really did play that character. All right, well, that's awesome. Let's see, Ashleigh, what about you? Looking at least the IMDb's, it looks like you're a little bit newer to all this, but you also have this as well as a band?
Yeah, that's right. I play in a band called Hey Ocean. We're from Vancouver. We'll be touring through New York in no time, so just keep your eyes peeled. I got into this game probably. It is a game, right? I guess it was about 5 or 6 years ago. I was really lucky and just got my foot in the right time. At the right time, and I've done a bunch of different. I can't remember the first cartoon I ever did. No, I've done a lot of Barbie stuff, and I was the voice of a Care Bear, an Oopsie Bear. I'm on Strawberry Shortcake actually as well with Andrea.
Oh yes.
And it's been a whirlwind. It's been a crazy ride, and I'm just really happy that I get to be a pony because it's a great great gig.
And Nicole.
Well, yeah, I've been doing this for over 20 years. I work on camera as well as behind the microphone, so get to do a lot of different things. It's cool. See, my first cartoon in Vancouver, because I'm from Toronto originally. Shout out! Yep. Was He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. I was the sorceress. I seem to have a knack for these kind of really smart people, way smarter than I am, and much more. So I do I've done Strawberry Shortcake and the New Adventures of Tom and Jerry and 1001 Nights, and it's really great. It's a blessing the way I get to do what I want to do for a living, and I get paid for it too, which is crazy at times. And this is just a really great experience, so thanks for having us.
All right, I think you had a next question, dear sir?
Well, there were some rumors going around. This is for Ashleigh. There were some rumors going around for a while that you had a bit of a vocal injury, and what we were wondering is whether or not that was true, and if so, has it healed?
Yeah, I had a bit of a scary thing happen to me when I was performing with my band. My voice just totally crapped down on me. I was doing a lot of voiceover work right before we left for tour, and when you talk like this all the time, it kind of tends to wear down your vocal cords. So yeah, it's definitely. It happened mid-show. I was just on stage, and like halfway or like 3/4 of the way through the show, I just couldn't sing. It just like copped out. So we had to cancel the rest of our Eastern tour in Canada, and I just had to go on complete vocal rest, which I've never done before. So yeah, it was a bit weird. No talking for a voice actor. That's like, what? That doesn't make any sense. I can't breathe. So yeah, I'm healed. I'm still taking care of myself, and just trying to take some vocal healing classes. And yeah, I'm on the mend for sure. It didn't affect my my pony livelihood, so I'm all right.
I think we're all happy to hear that.
Thanks. Thank you for your concern.
Very good.
So I had a really interesting question. I pulled some across from. Oh, hey Luna. I had some questions come across on our Twitter feed, and this was one that I thought was really interesting from one of our users, the Running Cat. He actually said, "So you guys, have there been any voice actors, as you've been maturing in the craft, that you guys have kind of used as a basis of like, hey, these are people who helped me out, or have kind of been a little bit of a guide as you push forward to get kind of make yourselves better as you play."
Nicole Oliver.
So I'm much older than you, I guess you're saying.
No. I think I can speak for myself. Since I'm kind of newer at this, there's been a lot of people in the industry in Vancouver, like Tabitha St. Germain, who's on the show, and Kathleen Barr and Kathy Westluck, who are all on the show as well. It's a small community in Vancouver, so you really get to know people, and there's a group of people that work up north. So, am I not close enough? Sorry.
Yeah, these are real sensitive. You got to get close there.
Yeah, so just people in Vancouver. I grew up watching a lot of cartoons, but I never really paid attention to the people behind the voices. I think it's a lot easier to do now because of the internet. So. Yeah, it's definitely been a pleasure to work with such fine women and men.
Oh wow! For me, most of my heroes have been theater actresses and actors, and stage and movie actor and actresses. I always love performers that don't let the medium define themselves. That choose to blaze paths and do things that people say they can't do. So. Going way back, Maggie Smith, who most people know as McGonagall in Harry Potter, but she was in a movie called The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie, which was my first stage play, and I played Sandy. It's a great movie, a great play, and she has been amazing. I got to work with Alan Rickman when I went to theater school in England. That was pretty cool. And I guess in terms of just recently, I just did a movie with Alfred Molina, which he was Doc Ock in Spider-Man, but this guy is a theater actor, a stage actor, he goes way back. So those are the sort of people that I find my inspiration from. And then, to echo what you've said, the community in Vancouver is super special. It is so talented, so rich in the diversity of the talent available and the generosity of the performers we work with every day. It's a real pleasure and a learning experience all the time, so it's really great.
Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's any other big questions before we move into My Little Pony based fun. Let's see. Let's see. Had Hey Ocean.
I got one question real quick. Just because I know that the three of you all work in Vancouver quite a bit, it seems to me that, at least observing a lot of the new TV shows that are coming out, especially on, say, Sci-Fi and USA, a lot of them are filmed in Vancouver. Would you say that Vancouver is, in a sense, becoming, say, a Canadian Hollywood of sorts? Is that something that you guys are noticing as well?
Oh, it already is. It's the second largest production center in North America, just behind Los Angeles. Bigger than New York, even.
Oh,
and, for all areas. So it's been busy for a long, long time, and for service production especially. For Fox loves us right now. They've got 3 shows up there. They have Supernatural, Alcatraz, and Fringe. So we've always kind of been a hub for sci-fi. I say, great, bring it on. That's all right.
Yeah, X-Files was filmed there.
X-Files was there. So. Yeah, it's a busy place, and they keep coming up for cartoons, which is wonderful, and I think that's to do with the talent of the writers and the crews that are there and the actors that are there, and also there's some great animation studios in Vancouver that are doing great work from the ground up, and I think that's a great buzz and draw for a lot of people too.
Okay, awesome.
I got one more.
Go on.
Well, and I guess the other question I got asked then is, before we start going into Pony, is there anything you guys would like to share with the fandom outside of Pony, projects you might be working on, things you may want people to know about?
Outside of Pony?
Well, I'm starting work on Supernatural next week. So and I can't tell you what I'm doing or who she is or anything. So, but
that's okay.
I'll be showing up in the back third of the season. So, yeah.
Hooray!
I got to work on a really cool series this year called Voltron Force, which is and it was my first like real woman role as Princess Allura. So it's on Nickelodeon, and I also got to take part in the new Iron Man series. So I play Black Widow. Nice. And that was really fun too. So yeah, watch out for those 2 series coming up.
Well, my show's not as cool, but I'm working on a show called Maya the Bee. I don't know if you've heard of it. And I'm playing Maya, so yeah.
Starring role. All right, well, let's go ahead and transcend into what, I think most people are here today. Man, there's a lot of people here. But
great.
Let's... Yeah. So...
Well, there's a lot of people here, and there's about 4 times as many online right now. So.
I think the question that is out there right now, that's probably the biggest, is that, okay, so they created this show called My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic.
Yeah.
It's targeted towards little